Well, hello everyone and welcome to another Larry's Orchid Growing Guide. Today we're going to be talking about dendrobiums. So many people look over them because they think this must be a difficult plant to grow, or there must be something to this plant because of the name that just makes it difficult to grow. And the thing that I'm going to clarify is that it makes a great beginner orchid. I cannot stress this enough because so many people email me saying, I would like to grow a dendrobium, but I just don't know how to. How do I grow one? I'm a beginner orchid grower, so if you are one of those people that are a beginner orchid grower, have no fear. This is a great plant for you, and I'm going to alleviate your worries, hopefully in this episode, because it's going to be a very quick episode. So when it comes to growing dendrobiums, they are one of the easiest to grow and to flower simply because a lot of people don't have the sun required for most of your orchids that aren't dendrobiums. So if you're growing a phalaenopsis or you're growing a vanda or a cattleya, they all require quite a bit of sunlight. But when it comes to dendrobiums, if you put them in just a shaded window like a west-facing window or an east-facing window, sorry, not a north-facing window. That's one of the only ones that you can't put anything in because you won't get enough sunlight to make anything grow or bloom. So if you put it in a west-facing window or an east-facing window, it's going to do terrific for you simply because it doesn't like that strong sun. And a lot of people don't have that strong sun to grow your other orchids. So it's one of those ones that a lot of people can grow. Another thing is when it comes to fertilizer, a lot of people get the whole fertilizer thing mixed up when it comes to orchids and having an orchid-specific fertilizer. When it comes to dendrobiums, they're not picky with their fertilizer. Just your average all-purpose fertilizer is going to work great. And we do have quite a few different varieties. So if you want kind of a place to be pointed to, I'm going to post a link in the description box below. That way you can see what we use for our dendrobiums. And it's just an all-purpose orchid fertilizer, so that's going to be good for you. And the last thing about growing dendrobiums that I always get is what type of mix should I use when I repot? When it comes time to repotting, you can use just your standard orchid mix. Again, they're not picky when it comes to your orchid mix either, so just your average bark mix is going to do great for you. So that's it. I know I could not make it more simple. I hope I made it simple, but if you have any more comments, questions, or concerns, or you felt if I left something out, please ask in the comments box below or send me an email or anything because I'm here for you to be an information source. So please use that information source and ask. There's no such thing as a stupid question. All right, so I hope you all enjoyed this episode. If you're interested in purchasing any dendrobium orchids, I will have a link, as always, in the description box below. We do have smaller dendrobium orchids. We also have blooming sized dendrobium orchids as well. So based on your growing needs or just your desire, you're going to get more bang for your buck out of the smaller ones, obviously, because they're going to not only be a great just a great project to grow one from a seedling to flower, but it also is going to it's also going to be cheaper as well. So you're going to get more orchids for the price. All right, so as always, if you enjoyed this episode, please click the subscribe button. That helps us know who we're reaching. It also helps you stay up to date on all the other cool things we're doing on this channel. And if you have any friends that have tried to grow dendrobium orchids and have failed, or have asked you how to grow their dendrobium orchids, send them this way so we can clarify some things for them. All right, and as always, this is Luke from Larry's Orchids, thanking you for making us the #1 stop shop for all your orchid and tropical needs. Take care, everyone.